Okay, hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to look at a game which I've had for quite some time now. It's Heartland, and yeah, I played this quite a while ago, but I've not touched it in quite a while. So I understand there's been some updates to it and some changes. So I thought I'd come back and revisit this and see what I can make of it, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to choose the ascendancy for uh, starting this rather than raise children. I think I prefer working in um, a forest-like setting. It just looks better. So, if we're going to use a temperate forests, and let's see what the map shows us. I think we're going to go for normal level. The peaceful is just sandbox mode, and the hard, well, I'd like to see what developments they've made before I go down that road. Okay, rosters. What are we going to choose? Um, Mind, body, and spirit. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. There's a fairly good range of people here. I'm not going to mess around with re-rolling anything. I'm just going to accept that and take it and see where we go from that. I think we're going to choose just the standard food for days, um, rather than go down any merchant route and that. I need the food to start with. It gives you a better start when you're trying to get your farms up and running. Okay, so let's see what seed map they come up with. No, I'm not too keen on. Let's see what else they've got. Let's see what it brings up this time. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Now, a lot of mountains there, though. I prefer to have something that's got a bit more open areas. It kind of like closes you in. It's good for defending. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. I think we could utilize this area here. Let's just choose this, I say. Settle here, yeah? And let's see what we get. Okay. So immediately we've got a nice bit of water here. Good mountain in the background for mining later on. And let me see. A lot of trees. I think we could probably make something here. Yeah, I think we'll place a banner there. What are we going to call this place? Let me think. Wood Valley? Wood. Hang on, let's try wood. There we go. So there we go. So let's get this here ball on the road, and I think we're going to start off with getting a stockpile up and running quickly. Let's tuck this away over here for now. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put everything in it. So let's get that running. And the first thing that we want to get running is the. Let me see here. We want to get a carpenter. So we need to look into this and look at what we've got for carpenting. Now, these different attributes here. The blue ones are for your spirit and faith, and they give you how brave you are in combat and when things are around you. So a 6 would mean that they wouldn't run away so quickly. That's not so much of a problem for a woodcrafter. We want high things down here for woodcrafters. We want the greens. So if you've got a 5 in woodcrafting, or a 5 skill, that normally means that your crafter will pull out sometimes nicer equipment. If you're going for a standard option, a standard chair, for example, they might make randomly, an upgraded chair. So let's just say Emmy here. We'll change his job, and we're going to make this person the woodman, and we also, it's important for us to get the food. So let's get another one here. And on this one, I want someone that's going to be. This isn't so matter. This doesn't matter to. I don't think one matters so much when you're making a farmer. I don't think their crops grow any faster for that. So I'm going to choose this one for the fields and to get them farming. So let's get some food underway a minute. Let's look down here and then there we go. And get some food now. There's a little trick with this that I learned when I first played this quite a while ago. And if you do it the standard way, I'll show you. If we make something a standard way here, which is 11 by 11, let's make turnips in there. And I'll show you what I mean. While someone's making that, I'm going to get the woodsman a little house that they can build. So you can go and design your own here, or go into the pre-arranged stuff. I prefer to make my own because the stuff that you get with it tends to be quite small. So let's get a floor plan going now. We've got some wood. No, we'll just go for a little standard bit of wood here, and let's just use for the woodsman, for the crafter. Let's get a house this size. Maybe a little workshop on the side there like that. Now we want to put some walls around that. I think we'll have that for that. There we go. And then we want to put a door on the front, just a straight standard door. And we'll have the windows just to put them in place there. 1, 2, maybe one there, and then a couple at the back. This all helps him to gain some experience as well. So you want to get this guy up a couple of levels so they can start building the better stuff later on. So if we turn off the walls now so we can see inside, and we want to place inside the workshops, so a carpenter workbench, we'll put that there. And we also want the bed. We'll put a bed here for now, and a simple wooden chair, and a simple wooden table. Turn that around. How about a roof? So we'll have a standard roof. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks okay. You can change it around by altering it like that. That gives you different shapes. So if you want to go that to there, gives you that way. But I quite like the way we had it then. That's a nice looking shape. We'll go with that. And then on the outside, how about we want a wooden wall lantern. So let's put some light there, and that's the carpenter sign. So we'll have a carpenter sign outside his window. Now, just the way that I build, I prefer to have a little border around the house. It's just the way that I do things. I like to make it a little bit, I don't know, like a little foundation stones around the edges. It's not necessary, it's just the way that I like to landscape and build. Okay, so that's the first building, and we'll go with that. Okay, and off they go. Now let's go back here now to the farm here. As you can see, we've got a farm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of turnips I think we had. There's a little trick you can do if we go back to the farming again. So let's just say for the next one we want to produce something a bit more. So we'll just produce one of these, and we'll make that into carrots. Then we'll do another one, and we'll make those carrots as well. And again. We'll keep doing this. This, you will see, will save so much more space, and your crops will will be, I think it's at least twice as much as what you'd get out of the other field. If I haven't done it the wrong way around, which knowing me I probably have. Just a couple more. And we'll watch and see what happens. There we go. Let's come off of that. We'll watch the farmer a moment and see what he's doing. There you go. Now if you look, see, compared to the other plough lines, they're much closer together. So that when he starts to plant his seeds in a moment, you'll see that they are so much tighter together. It gives you a much better look, and you get so much more stored away. Now here, looks like we may have run out of wood already, so let's cut some wood down. Let's harvest the trees. Yeah, looks like we've got some problems with no trees here, so let's cut some trees down. I don't like cutting trees down too close to the town, but oh well, here we go. Now, where are you going with that? Oh, he's going to put the fire on. Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you don't have any beds in time, when night comes, they'll all huddle around the little campfire, just to keep themselves warm. I think for the first few nights anyway, we shouldn't be hampered too much with any enemies. But who knows? We'll see. Because I don't have any form of defense at the moment. Until we get the Carpenter running, we can't make swords. And we're very limited in what we can do. Well, as you can see, the farmer is now working. We've now already got 1, 2, 3, 4 in half the space of what we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you know, it's so much more space being saved. Now, looking at the overall look of this. Oh, what's this? Okay, we'll look at that later on. Okay, for now, I think we're going to build a tunnel through here soon. And we might get some mines going in there and get some rocks. Rather than cutting down the forests. It's always good to have some rocks here. Then later on, when the farmer gets really good, we can create orchards. Not orchards, we can create what we would call a regrowable source of wood. So, okay, let's speed these guys up a little bit. See if we can get this done quickly. There we go. Maybe down here, might be able to do some work on getting some livestock down here. That'll make some fields and livestock in here. We'll see. But these guys are now working away feverishly. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's close this down. And this has been an obscure little game. I bought this game, it's still on early access even now, but they are updating it. And I got this about 2 years ago and played it a lot, and I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy playing it. But I left it go for a long time, and then I thought to myself, you know, what am I going to do? And there's not many. I haven't seen many channels out there that actually have done an awful lot with this game. So I thought I'd try and revisit it, see what changes, if any, that have happened, and maybe I can put something out there for you guys to have a look at, because it's a game that's worth having a look at and having a go with. It's got a little bit of charm to it, and the developers seem to be putting an awful lot of effort into trying to improve and extend the life of this. So I'm keen to seeing what's going to happen to this in the future. So now it's morning time, and they're all going to sit down and eat. Okay. Until we get some cooks going, you're eating raw food. So enjoy it. Now this is something that they do a lot. They leave. They're so untidy. When it comes to roofs, they just tend to leave bits and pieces lying around. It's can be quite annoying. Okay, let's turn that back on and see where we are with that. Okay, the roof's nearly done. Okay, the update. Let's see. We've got food. Nah, we're not quite there on the worth yet. If we get a green on that one as well, we get a new villager. You must be exhausted. Oh yeah, both of you. Nah, we're not gonna buy any of that yet. Okay, so very soon we are done in here, and then they'll put the, if we get the woodworking out, we want the carpenter to make a bench, and we only want one of these. And as you can see, the list is already there. He's not going to be able to make those yet until we get that made first. So let's get on with it. Now these guys are fast asleep. The next option, I think we'll probably try and make a couple of living quarters for them to sleep in. I don't like the idea of them sleeping out in the, in the night on the grass. So here we go. We're going to put the workbench in place. Now you've got a place to work. Did they move? No, they've... Let me see. Did they take away the ladders? That's a cruel joke. Yep. You know, they do this all the time. Let's get a ladder up to them. There we go. Come on. There we are. No, there's work to do. Don't stand up there. It's been a long night. Come on, Lily. You got work to do. Okay, now he's made the door. That's cool. And we're now harvesting in the turnips. What have we got there? Oh, we got 2 carpenter workbenches. So we didn't need to make one. Where is our carpenter? Sleeping. You could have made your bed first. Okay, where are we going with this? Okay, these are the windows, yeah? Okay. In the meantime, I'd like to get them to harvest some of these flowers, because they can be used for healing. We got a couple here. We got this. These are very good for making bandages. I don't want them to go too far out though, because I don't know what's lurking down around here. So for now, that'll do. And then we don't want that. Okay. What is it with all the sleeping? Come on, guys. I mean, it wasn't that hard. Okay. So we're still on the windows here now. And then, what else can he make? What do we need? A wooden sword. We could do with some defense, so I think we're going to have him... we'll make a wooden sword. That way we can get our first footman into action. We've got a little bit of defense for the town then. So these look like they're nearly not quite ready yet. Okay, but they are. Okay, so we have some bundles of silkweed. So when we get our weaver, we should be able to jump straight onto that and hey ho, we got a level 2 carpenter. Excellent. Now does that mean that a level 2 carpenter can make no, I need level 3 for them, because I much prefer having the comfy beds rather than the straw mats that you get. So it won't take them long to get to level 3 with the amount of work at the beginning of the game. Your carpenter is working pretty much flat out, which is more than I can say for some of the people that are working around the rest of the place. Come on, you guys. You want homes, don't you? Let's get this carpenter up and running. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Well, you sit there and enjoy your food. Everyone else will just sit on the floor. That's what I like to see. Now, this guy has got what you would call some intuition, a little bit of forward planning and thinking. Okay. So now you've eaten, can we get the rest of this done now? I'd like to think that we can possibly put some lanterns in here as well. I forgot to do that. I can do that in a minute. I like to have lanterns in here, even though it's not necessary. I just like to see light sources. Ah, we got a bed. And what's our carpenter called? M11. Okay. I'm going to designate that bed so that bed belongs to Levy. Or M11, not Levy even. There we go. Now she has her own bed. Now I believe that's more or less all of that done. So you should be making a sword soon. What have you got left to make? What do you need? Carpenter tool bench. Level 3. Can't do that. We need more wood. Okay then, let's get some wood from somewhere here. So let's just harvest. We're going to need all this cleared out. I don't like to do that, but we've got to build in this area for the houses anyway. So let's clear this out. Give us some wood. When our farmers are good enough, we can make reharvestable trees, and we can plant them and bring the trees back. So I don't like large deforestation, but for now we'll go with that. So still waiting on the. Well, we got the. Yeah, they're done. Could have done one there. Okay. Right. Now, just a sword to go. Who are we going to have for the... Now, you want someone with good spirit, so they're going to stay in combat. And this is your heart. This gives you your physical activity, so your muscle and your body points, etc. So that's average, but it's better than these. I think K probably. What I might do is wait for the morning. Right, you've made. Okay, that's been done. So the next thing we want to do is make. Let's see. We'll make a spindle. We'll make one of those. Now for the spindle, I think we're going to have a weaver's house here. So we'll make a weaver's house. We'll make it so that it's here, and then maybe there. I tend to make my houses far bigger than they need to be. I like space. Right, so we got our floor plan. I'm going to keep it the same color. I think we'll have a change of color for that though, and I think we'll have the door. It's a standard door. We'll put it. Hang on. We'll put it there. We got some nice looking windows. One there. 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 This is quite a bland wall, so let's put some windows around here. I'm going to leave that one blank. As for a roof, let's have a lighter roof. And then we'll... Oops. Yeah, I'll live with that. That's okay. How about having a lantern there? And then one there. One there. One there. No, that's no good. Can't put that there. There we go. Let's try that again. One there. One there. That's better. Then we want to have our foundation stones or border. There we are. Here, here. I don't know why I do that. It just makes it look like they're built into the ground a little bit more realistically. I don't know. If I can see what I'm doing. And then we got that one. Yeah, okay. So we'll now look at what we can put inside. So in here we want to rotate that around. Have that there. And we'll have a chair. Let's put a chair there. Table for one. And then we will finish editing on that one. We can put on the wall 1, 2, and that's the supplier for the floor. We'll put that there, and I believe just for the time being that's it, because we haven't got a spinner's wheel we can do yet. We can add that later on, so let's build that for now. Let them get to work on that. What do you want? Well, we're not in a position to buy. Oh, I could do with that though. Bolt of leather. I've got nothing I can sell. Not really. Sorry, guy. I know. This is what I was waiting for. We got a new visitor, or a new resident. And this person, I was hoping to be a bit more than that. So let's go back up here and then look at our roster. We've got that one. Okay. You're going to take up arms. There we are. And then we want someone that can do Tibber. I think Tibber, we're going to make you the Weaver. Now, you haven't got your job yet. Okay, let's look. Okay, so you've got your sword. No, you've got your Weaver. Where's our footman? Aha, there he goes. You're on patrol. So our Weaver, where are we? We need a loom. We'll have one of those. And we'll have a spinning wheel. And a Weaver workbench. You need a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's get them done. That is your right, yeah, okay. That's the right bed. How are we coming along with this? Yeah, not looking too bad. Looking pretty good. So, if you see them skipping around, that normally means they're pretty happy. It's when they start walking around with their heads down, they're upset. So, yeah, that's looking good right now. Like that. Looking watchful. I don't know what you can do with a wooden sword, but we'll get you something better later on. I promise. Okay. Let's just speed you guys up. Get this place built. Okay, that's not what I wanted. And no one's here to help you. I think you can handle this. You've got this. Come on. I'd like to think you're coming to help. No. I just got. Yeah, thanks for that. You can do this. Come on. The town's depending on you. Well done. You got this. Well done. What a hero. Yeah, no thanks to you though. You need to have a word with him later on. Because that was no help to you whatsoever. Okay, so we're going to get this finished off. Okay, so let's look on the inside of this now. As soon as all these Carpenter level 3. Now we can make the decent beds. but not until the spinner has got the ability to create the linen for him. So, can we place stuff down? I believe we can. Put you there. And a spinning wheel. Put that there. And then let's put that there. Great. What's that mean? Okay, so this is, I think this is different to when I played it the first time. This has been changed. You can now add things. Storage units that'll hold one sort of item, which is useful. So for here, we want it to hold things like spool of thread. So that'll hold thread. And you want that one to hold ball of cloth. And then we get to this one. Then I think the idea behind it is that the crafter doesn't have to go so far to pick things up. The workers will come and place their items in there, so they don't have to go far and walk halfway across the map. Great. And we'll have this one for leather. Here we are. Did I say you can sleep on that? So, Tibber, I think someone's in your bed. There we go. Oh, you are Tibber. Okay. I'm sorry. No. No. Nothing there. Okay, so I think for this first episode I'm going to wrap it up more or less here. We've got the beginnings of something here now. We've got a footman who's battle tested, and we got a woodsman or a carpenter, and we've now got a functioning weaver. And I think when we return to this, I'm going to try and get a stonemason up and running, and we'll take it from there. So I think I'll say thank you for watching. Please, if you like what you see, add a like, and you're welcome to subscribe. It's a new channel, so I'm quite new to this, but I want to give it a go and see if I can at least have a new perspective on some of the games that are out there. So again, I'm going to say good night for now, and hope to see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching.